Okay, Bluedio UFO Plus 12 driver Bluetooth headphone. You guys have seen this, like there's several videos. I now I'm convinced that there is a group of people on the net that are absolute shills. They get stuff for free and they hype it to the max, and then they move on to the next thing. They get it for free, they hype it to the max. This set right here confirms what I've always suspected. I saw several videos by Flossy or Bossy or Bootsy or whatever his name is, and a couple other people that I've seen before, and they way overstated this. Bass is not, it's not anywhere near what they said it is. The hype, is it real? I mean, not, is the hype real, or are people just getting into the hobby? No, there are people that are hyping stuff. It's, you know, the hype train meme. Yeah, it's alive and well and steaming, you know, full speed ahead in the audio world, and these are here to testify to that. Comes in a good case. What good is a case? You know, I guess for Bluetooth, its portability is the goal. So you're going to be taking this out. It's got a handle on the box. It's got a, you know, you want to go mountain climbing, hook it up to your belt and take it up to the top of the mountain. You're good to go. Take it out. It's got a pouch in the back with a charging USB cable, and then it's got a coiled regular plug. Take these out. It kind of reminds me of Beats, the stuff that people complain about Beats. It's rattly and stuff. It's the same thing. Turn it on, hold it down. It'll talk to you.
Power on.
There you go. Power on pairing. Now it's looking for its whatever they call it, initiator, initiative, or whatever. I can go, I think, next track, previous track, volume up, volume down. If I hold this down, it might engage something called like a 3D effect. If I go back this way, it'll take it off. If I hold this down, power off. So in that sense, it's really cool. This is perfect for morons, because it talks to you. The power is on, it's off. Like, what is this thing doing? It tells you what it's doing. Build quality is what I would expect from Bluedio. It's okay. It's a Bluetooth headphone, man, which means that it's supposed to go outside because you're supposed to be active and you don't want to be tethered to a cable. So, you know, someone's going to make one that's like you could throw it against the wall or drive a tank over it, but there's none of them yet, unless you're talking about like a Moda. But I don't mess with Moda. I sent that dude a mail a couple times and he never even replied. There's very rarely that you get blown off totally, and that was one of them, and there was no reason for that. That was my first like couple weeks on a forum. So for Mr. Show Me Attention, he picks his fans, and everybody else can jump off a bridge. So I jumped off the bridge. These are in wired mode with the bass test. You're not looking at a bass test at the beginning of this video because I tried to do one and almost blew the drivers. This will not do it in wired mode or Bluetooth mode. Of course it won't. So the bass test never happened. I tried. You know, Bootsy or Flossy or whatever your name is. This is the SC2K. Get some, and that's what bass is, and that's what headphones can do. This is a subwoofer on your head. This is holy crap bass. My ears are gonna bleed. This is not good for my health. Oh my god, lots of laughs. Da da da. Right there. There you go. You heard it here. Don't claim bass without understanding what these are, because these are the kings of bass. Here I am 2.5, 3 years later, and that's not changed. I said back then that it wouldn't change, because more bass than that, and you're going to honestly have ear damage. So it's like a novelty with a lawsuit waiting to happen, because you're going to get sued for damaging hearing. So this is really about what's the limit you can do. So go hear what that is, and then use that as a reference point, and then you can say, you know what, these are pretty good in Bluetooth. These got bass, you know, more than other Bluetooth. They're not on a SC level or whatever, but they're this. But to say that these are wow and whoa and oh my god. It makes me question the people if they've really heard really heavy bass things, or if they ever use an EQ, or if they use an amplifier, because these are not what the videos on the internet claim that they are. However, putting that aside, the drivers in this are 6 on each side. I believe there's one 50 millimeter, and there's 6. So there's 6 minus 1 is 5. There's, I don't know. There's go take a look. Okay, I'm looking now. 1, 2, 3, 4 like tweeters, and one kind of mid-looking driver. Okay, let me read this. 12 dynamic drivers made use of the different physical locations of the speakers combination and the theory of psychoacoustic 7.1 audio channels of movie will be decoded by DPS technology. Shunt. Okay. All right. I must be on crack. Is that English or what? PPS, physical positioning surround sound effect. PS12 effect incorporate 12 dynamic drivers made use of the different physical locations of the speakers combination and the theory of psychoacoustics. All right, 7.1 audio channels of movie will be decoded by DPS technology. It seems like we're missing some S's or something here. Shunt to 12 speakers on both sides of your ear seamlessly to simulate more lifelike sense of the scene. Come on. Yeah. If I'd gone to an audio store and read this and thought they couldn't even get an English native person to proofread this thing or make it a little more. Also, this drastic roll-off is not something you'd really want to advertise. Most people know that actually you're not going to hear anything until this range anyway, but including this, I would have been cool with that. Looking at that just makes me feel not cool. But you can't really hear that. And Bluetooth, everybody knows, is 20 to 20 pretty much, so whatever. That's not English, man. Or that's a, I don't know. I just teach that. All kinds of stuff on it. I never read that till just now, and I've had a couple coffees, so you can back up to that and read that again, or that kind of makes no sense to me. Whatever. I'm not going to sell these because as I was laughing and not laughing, I was pissed about these compared to the claim about them. I realized that the surround effect that they give you, as it's worded here in that weird language, actually is superior to something like a Sony Mark II, the BT MK2, which I like these a lot. But they're for music, and 7.1 channel stuff that's a lot on movies and other stuff. It doesn't come through that because it's not designed that way. Positional effects and panning behind and in front of you. This does that pretty good, and because the pads are firm, the bass does feel enhanced. And because it's got a driver that seems to be dedicated, I don't think there's an active crossover, but it seems to be dedicated to the lower frequencies, and you do get more impact when you're watching a scary scene and someone's about to shoot somebody and that dreaded bass hit comes in and you feel it really good. So I'm not going to get rid of them. I was using them last night. I'm probably going to end up using them more than I'll use the Sonys until I get Bluetooth DAP, or I use Bluetooth more because I don't much. These are pretty much for using with a computer. Do I wreck them? I'm not into wrecking Bluetooth stuff, and at the price that they're asking for this right now, which like $170, no freaking way. These come down to like 99 or 120. Yeah. If you do use your computer or your television is on the net and you use it a lot, and you want positional sound, something with an emphasis on the bass, and it talks to you because you're slightly slow, then yeah, grab them. Is this what they say it was on the videos that are going to be lined up next to mine as I title this Bluedio? No, not at all. This is the purest example of hype that I've ever seen. It's always out there and you know it, but when you see 3 or 4 people saying, "Oh my God," and then you get it and you think this isn't going to be what they say it is, but maybe it will be, and then you get it and yeah, it's not what they said it's going to be. You know, surprise, it's a hobby and people get too excited. Problem is that some people get stuff for free and they say stuff because they think it's kind of their job and they want to get the next thing, so they say it. So you know, who do you trust? I don't know. You know, buyer beware. I'm not selling mine, but that's partly because of, I guess I need these a little bit, and selling them's a pain because I'm not going to get back the money I paid, and I got to pay shipping, and it just stop the money bleed now and use it when I can. That's pretty much where this is. So that's really not a big endorsement, and that's at the Bluedio UFO Plus. It's for people who like bass. I suppose it would be a good option for Bluetooth. That's about it. It's not going to blow your mind. It's not going to take the place of a SC or a TH or you know, a number of other headphones, and it's not going to take the place of any audiophile stuff or any high quality IM. So it's a Bluetooth headphone, and it competes with others. So I don't know. I guess the benefit of this would be the multiple drivers as compared to another Bluetooth. You're going to get more, you know, left, right, back, front, up and down. The movements of the audio in a simulated 7.1 would be better attained through this because of driver configuration than you would through something else. So it'll work, I guess. Yeah, I got it. I'm not going to sell it, but it's not because it's awesome, but it's not a piece of crap either. So this is like meh. It's all right. It's not what they say it is on the net, but I'll use it, and I used it yesterday. So that's it. Most mediocre review ever done.